Slasher movies, you've seen them all, right? I have, and I'm here to tell you that there are some that may have passed you by, be it through lack of availability, low budgets, or just being absolutely shit. There's some that have got past you. I've searched the bottom of the slimiest barrel, sailed the highest seas of fake blood, from complete VHS obscurity to mainstream flicks, and I've tried to find you 5 unseen slashers that you may find interesting. The reason I say that is that these are not necessarily good films, just ones that interest me and therefore may interest you. But I'm warning you, they can be shit. Starting off with an obscure one, we have Killer Workout. This gym themed slasher is late 80s to the max. Stuffed full of cheesy acting, exercise classes, gym wear and hammy acting, it has it all. If you love poorly acted but incredibly fun slashers, then give this one a try. I honestly can't see why this hasn't been given a remastered release by boutique labels such as Arrow or Vinegar Syndrome. An unknown killer hunts gym goers with a clothespin. It's slasher cheese at its most fun. Just look at this fucking fight scene.
You just made a mistake. Come on.
I mean, seriously, how can you not love that? That is just phenomenal. A fun side note is that it was released under the name Aerobicide in the UK, which I used to like, but on second thoughts, it just makes me think of chocolate and pesticides. Heading over to Italy, Stagefright is a theatre-set Italian slasher movie from director Michael Sublabala. You may or may not have heard his name before, most likely from Cemetery Man or The Sect, both of which he directed. Working as an understudy of the great Dario Argento before making his directorial debut with Stagefright, Salvi clearly takes influence from the legend of horror, with a stylish yet violent tale of an owl mask wearing killer. It's got some good kills, a decent level of suspense and a quick runtime, so it's not too much of a pain to watch. Bloody kills, fun dance sequences, good songs and an overall good level of gore help this become a memorable slasher set in a very unique setting. It's well put together and I'm surprised it's not more well known.
Good evening, Walnut Lake shoppers.
It's closing time.
Now back to the land of the free, we have a supermarket set slasher. Staff are locked in for the night with a dangerous killer on the loose. Intruder is responsible for perhaps the most, or one of the most brutal and most disgusting kill scenes I've ever seen in my life. Yes, for those who've seen it, I'm talking about the bandsaw scene. Once witnessed, is never forgotten. The tone of the film is actually quite fun, and there are some very good kills in here and some pretty famous faces. However, if you see the post-this film, you may see that Bruce Campbell's name is slapped on top billing, but don't be fooled, it is a very brief cameo. This is one for the gorehounds, and it's a blast to watch with lots of fun moments, and it's really gory. And now we go to a film that's never had a Blu-ray release, let alone a DVD release. Fatal Games. Stuck in VHS purgatory, this Asics Tiger sponsored slasher follows a group of athletes as they try to get into the US Olympic team, all whilst avoiding deadly javelins and more from a deranged killer. Honestly, it's not the best film, and the best copy I could find of it only has audio in the left ear, but it does have a certain charm to it and a really wicked opening song. Originally titled The Killing Touch or Olympic Nightmare, it has enough cool synths and bad acting to be a good time, but it can feel a little boring at times. There's nothing special here, but it would be great to see this receive a proper release, as slasher fans should find enough to enjoy. We're going back over to the land of spaghetti for another slasher film by the Italians, Night Killer. Directed by Claudio Fragasso, writer of Hell of the Living Dead aka Virus and Rats, also directed Troll 2, make of that what you will. Night Killer is a very strange film with lots of fucking strange dialogue, very weird moments including this absolute banger.
Hey, bud, what happened to your clothes?
I got molested in a little boy's room.
I can't remember much of it apart from a very, very, very weird plot point in the second half of the film, but it's a good thing to watch with friends. It's a lot of fun. There's some decent kills. I'm not going to say too much on it because it's not great. It's just fun and funny. There's a lot going on. There's a really nice Blu-ray put out by Severin. It's a very strange film that I believe was actually marketed as a Texas Chainsaw sequel in Italy, which obviously it isn't, and that's obviously no surprise to anyone who's a fan of Italian horror that was the case. But give it a shot, see what you think. It's quite fun. It's nothing great, it's schlock, it's shit, but that's kind of what I like around here. And that's all I've got time for. And that concludes my 5 unseen, I guess, underrated, not underrated, underseen slashers, because they are a bit shit. Let me know if you've seen any. Let me know if you'd like more of these videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Like I said, these films aren't great, but there's something to watch, and you know, you might not have heard of them before. Sorry about the delay since the last video, and special shout out to the Epic Bell End of Tomorrow for that nice comment that you left. It actually did lead to the making of this video, so special shout out to you and everybody who's given me a watch and a subscribe. I really appreciate it because this is shit tier quality content and means a lot to me, so thank you.